Good morning, Paul Georgi from Allendale. It's June 2nd, Thursday morning. The outside markets trying to give us some direction here this morning. The dollar down about 32 as we speak. Crude oil is steady to slightly higher. Metals markets mixed, and stock markets up a bit here this morning. As far as news to talk about specifically for grains, a lot of the same news that we had yesterday and that we're regurgitating here this morning. The corn market, some of the issues there. First of all, the USDA weekly export numbers come out tomorrow morning, Friday morning, instead of today because of the holiday on Monday. We do have some comments from a USDA spokeswoman yesterday that the USDA would not change the insurance date because of the coverage that is already signed, and they weren't going to sign new contracts, so the USDA cannot change that date. So that looks like won't be happening. There also yesterday was some private forecasters come out with projections on corn planted acres considerably lower than what the USDA had of the 92 million acres. We believe that as of this Friday, or this Sunday, June 5th, we'll see as much as or only 5 million acres left to be planted. So we're going to plant corn, and probably plant corn a little longer than what the insurance date projects here, just because of the economic profitability of corn planting right now. The soybeans continue to follow along, although continue to creep higher. We've got news out of Beijing that they are going to continue to sell out of reserve, and projections are that they may sell 2.12 million metric tons here during the month of June. It's been reported that they sold 3 million metric tons in April, which is continuing to allow for the domestic beans to be cheaper than imported beans, and that's kind of slowing down that importing. You haven't seen many sales of beans to China here recently, so we've got that to deal with, and that is a strong suit because we know China needs the soybeans, but they're trying to clean up their own inventories right now. The news out of Russia that they were going to open exports yesterday put a lot of pressure on wheat around the world, feeling that they've got as much as 10 to 15 million metric tons that they could export this year, and that could compensate for a lot of that losses that we're seeing in France and Germany that will continue to offset that loss and put pressure on a market that is technically in a sideways to lower trend as we speak. There's also been announcements out of Canada. Canadian Wheat Board member says that they will have 4 to 5 million acres of wheat that will just not be planted because of the excess water. And another thing that we're watching is the spreads between corn and wheat. Corn and wheat prices yesterday got to the same price. We're seeing some adjustments there this morning, and expect that we will continue to see spreading as a huge effect in the market here over the next several days. We've got Goldman Sachs, we've got Deutsche Bank with the adjustments of rolling out from the July contract to the deferred contract. You've got spreads between corn and beans, corn and wheat, and old crop, new crop that are going to be followed and adjusted probably considerably here in the next several days ahead of that USDA report that we got coming out next Wednesday at 7:30 a.m. In the livestock trade, cutout values there improved in the choice last night, 78 cents higher. Select down 66. We had cash cattle trade at 106 in Texas yesterday, or 104 in Texas yesterday, which looks to be steady with last week, and it should provide some support to futures here. We are seeing support overnight. Nearby June contract up $1, deferred contracts up only slightly. The pork complex cutout values are down sharply. We're seeing competition for retail space as far as pork goes, and demand for pork, as we've got plenty of beef, plenty of poultry that is taking that spotlight away and giving us a struggle here for a few weeks anyway till we get that inventory cleaned up. Hog prices, however, are higher overnight, waiting for further economic news. We had some out this morning, basically neutral, and the livestock trade seems to be affected greatly by overall attitude of Wall Street. So monitor that very closely as well. We'd be happy to help you with any strategies that you might have. You can reach us at 800-262-7538. We wish you a very successful trading day. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.